Hello and welcome back. Okay, so today we will be doing the Noveria mission. Very exciting. Okay, let's land on Noveria. So hang on, Noveria is a small... Oh, did we read we read this before, didn't we? Yeah, no, I read that on the last video, I remember.
Approach
Definitely
control,
did.
this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a council
Very
spectre
cheery
aboard.
place, isn't it? Straight away. I'm gonna kill you.
Normandy.
I'll knock you out of the sky.
Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Ah, you gotta love Joker, don't you? Don't want to talk to Presley. Okay, let's go. So for this mission, I always take Liara and Rex. I just think they're, because obviously Liara's mum's gonna be here, and Rex has a, as a Krogan, has a big history with the Rachni, who will be popping up in this. Yeah, spoiler alert, they're not
Equalizing
extinct.
interior pressure
Not
with
anymore,
exterior
anyway.
atmosphere.
So yeah, I always take these two along.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
It also actually makes more sense for Mass Effect 3 when you speak to Rex about something. He does mention that he was here in this mission while we discuss, you know, the Queen. So you know, it just makes more sense to bring him, I think.
That's far enough.
Can I help?
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
Who are you?
We're the law here. Show some respect. I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I outrank you. No, I'm the
Inspector,
council.
My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am. We will need to confirm that.
Fuck you too.
Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Liara didn't even need to pull a gun. We'll cooperate. Easy, people. I'm keeping my gun. Yeah, easy, people.
Let's not start a fight.
Why not?
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
To be honest, I'm looking at these three guards and I'm like, you really want to take me on when I've got a Krogan with me? Yeah, that's gonna work. That Mass Effect Andromeda all over again is just like, I don't need an army. I've got a Krogan.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I
thanks
appreciate
again,
your
Fred.
help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties
Yeah,
is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Well,
Has
how do
anyone
I get
unusual
there?
passed through here recently?
Well, that's not
Unusual?
what I asked you to say, is it?
Sorry, matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
Don't worry, can I trust you? I can't trust you. Don't worry,
No, I don't.
I trust
I
her.
trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
And she's one of the characters who is literally in all three games. I don't think there's any way for her not to be in all three of them.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most
And
respected
survive them,
site for
actually.
independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns,
Nice
our
elevator
friendly
ride.
administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Okay.
The managers warned us about you.
Oh, thanks. Right, now if you really don't want to do everything that I'm going to do on here, which is going to be like the long way of getting a pass, this is like the fastest way to do it. I'm not actually going to do it, but
This
you
one
get what I mean. I'll
offers
show you.
greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station.
Yeah, so he wants
but
to
you
just
could
smuggle
bring it
something
through
into the port because you're a
You want me
Spectre.
to
You've
use
got
my
special
status to
rights, so you
smuggle
can
for
get
you?
in there.
That
Yeah.
is not inaccurate.
Yeah, there's no sound shady.
I won't carry
contents.
anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
Yeah, but they could post on to someone outside this port.
I want to know where
The
this
recipient?
package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
Tell me or I won't help you. See it my way.
I'd be
Yeah, see my
stupid to
way.
do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable.
I know, right?
The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Okay, I'll
I
say
have
I'll
no
do it.
problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analaeus. That one would levy fees. Is there
You'd have to
anything
bribe him,
else
yeah.
this one might help you with?
I'll get
just
what he's selling
browsing.
after I've got the parcel.
This one awaits.
So yeah, if you want to like skip doing all the missions and stuff, if you get his package and take it to Administrator Analaeus, he'll basically just give you the pass. These are some very nice elevator rides here, I think. Very, very nice. Yeah, you can also deliver the package directly to the Krogan who ordered it. Believe it, I'm not sure if it gives you more credits actually. I don't usually do that. I usually just give it to what's his face, the smuggling guy, the Hanar. Just it's just what I do, to be honest. Actually, we got any? We upgraded Liara's equipment? No, we haven't. Have we? Here we go. Just had a thought of that. Yeah, so you need to get some new equipment for it. See all this stuff as well.
Get out of here. Good day, Commander. I trust you are behaving yourself, not mixing yourself up in any questionable activities.
Of course not. Why? What if I am? Of course
I don't
not.
generally get involved in that sort of thing.
No, of course. I thought you'd be too intelligent for such a thing. If you were, I would have to recite some tedious speech, then ask you to leave. Just so we understand each other.
Why are
Why
you still
guarding my
here?
ship?
Are you guarding my ship?
All of the companies have secrets. Some of them deal in things that are not quite legal. Having a Spectre here makes them nervous. Analaeus Sama is buried under petitions to kick you off world.
You're protecting the Normandy, we can take care of ourselves. We're kicking... You're waiting to kick us out. Okay, you're
Then
protecting
you're
the Normandy?
actually protecting Normandy from the companies.
I am protecting them from themselves. They do not have the personnel or training to assault an Alliance frigate.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
You first. I'm just a security guard. I heard that there were no human Spectres. How did you get that job?
I'm a test case, body count, rather than a political bit. We saved
My
Eden
crew and I
Prime.
were involved in Saren's raid on Eden Prime.
You disabled the nuke. That makes sense. Special Tactics likes people who can think on their feet. I served in the Marines for a decade, mustered out, and went private sector. I was under fire a few times, so I ended up leading this detail.
There are guards everywhere. Are there that many problems here?
I'm sure Parasini-san gave you the ultra-special blah-blah about business here. Everyone wants to be protected from everyone else, but everyone also thinks they have a special right to kick over everyone else.
So you have to keep them from getting too eager.
Most of my job is diplomacy. Two corps start yelling at each other, my people walk in, flash some ceramic, and they start talking civilly. If there is anything this job has taught me, it's how to be impartial.
Okay, they have their own security?
Don't they have their own security forces?
Everything from hackers to mercenaries. They have investments to protect, after all. But we're the only ones allowed to bear arms. Which is why the companies constantly try to bribe my people. I have a clear policy against freelancing. Anyone who works on the side is fired.
I'll be moving on.
Very good, Commander. Please stay out of trouble.
Okay, now we go and give him his package. Like I said, though, you can give it to Analea straight away. He'll give you a pass to get out of there, but leaves a lot of like corruption and stuff in the city as a whole. I like to, you know, basically get rid of that.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I'm keeping it. I haven't picked it up. Yes.
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It
During the
humbly
next Mass
suggests
Effect game they're
that a
making,
sum of
I really would
250
like them to
credits
put in
would be
like a
most
select your
appropriate.
race option. Yet at the same time, I can't imagine how you would play as a Hanar. I hope that's a joke. You
Would you have
needed
had
me,
any
you did.
chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
Yeah, I just can't
The
imagine
other's
being a
words
Hanar.
possess the
I think any like
discomforting ring
human,
of truth.
Solarian, Krogan,
This one could raise the sum to
Turian,
500
Asari,
credits.
Drell, you know,
That
I think
is
like
half this
humanoid
one's profit taken
ones,
by the
well,
other.
mainly humanoid
It
ones.
can
You know, I think
offer
could
no
be
more.
done.
That's thoughtful of you.
But
This one is
Hanar,
glad to have
no.
come to an
Elcor,
agreement.
no, I don't think so. Bolus, I don't think you could
Show me
do.
what you're selling.
Of course.
At least not well, I don't think. Okay, view standard items actually. Liara uses human armor as well, so okay. So yeah, we'll get her some light armor there. Buy those. Any weapons and stuff. View comparison. What we've got. Oh, that is a bit better than what I've got. Shotgun. That's pretty much better than what all of us have got. Not better than what I've got, but better than what Rex has got though. Ah, damn it. We got, okay, I don't need that. Okay. Alright, let's got armor. Oh, is that better for me actually? So it's got better shields, but this one's got better damage protection and tech and bite. Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna take that for myself. I'm still gonna give that one to Liara. We'll also give her armor plating. Let's give Rex a better gun. I don't think there's anything else there now, is there? Okay, right, let's go and see Analeus. He's a dick, just to, you know. There's so you meet so many people, and they're like most of them, I'll just tell you, they're dicks. They really are. Says something about the galaxy, isn't it? 90% of people you meet are dicks.
How can I help you?
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Okay, let's go and see Annaleus. Like I said, if you've got that package, you can get the pass off him right now. Easy
You will
peasy.
excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I'm a Spectre. I'll be brief. Vagabonds. You've read my. You read my file.
My service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the executive board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
You let Asari who can kill you with their brains run around, but give us flack about guns?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Shepard, I am sure that there are other people here who could help us.
Yeah.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Good. You're an ass. Okay, now
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
I can see that. What do you suggest? Don't underestimate me. I can see
So it would
that.
seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to
Why
Lord
don't I just walk in and shoot him, take the pass?
Find him at the hotel bar.
That'd
Can't
have been
say
so
more.
much simpler.
Not within earshot of Mr. Annaleus.
Talk to you later.
Okay.
Very well.
She won't say more anyway. Like I said, now we've got a bit of work to do to get the pass. Whereas if we did the taking the package to him, we'd have just got the pass straight away and left.
The manager
Hello.
warned us about you, Spectre.
Yeah, everyone says that. There we go.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Yeah, I don't help
Do you
this
know who I
this
am?
woman. I'll
Everyone
explain why
here
in a
knows
minute.
who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry.
That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics.
Yeah, this
Powerful
is why.
ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights.
So there's
You will
not,
present yourself
obviously
as a
that's
buyer,
Brenezia
on behalf
coming
of
on
the
behalf of
Spectres or
Sauron
the
and stuff.
Alliance.
So they're,
Discuss their
the whole
military
thing is
enhancement
completely,
programs.
you know,
Your real
out
objective
there.
will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
Probably do.
What
I'm
they
not going to
might
help
be
that.
doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
Yeah, see, I don't do anything with that. Like I said, the whole thing of it is just completely
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink.
unfounded, you know. Okay,
Are you
Lord
Lord
Keane.
Keane? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help
Spectre?
you with?
Me? Shepard, Alliance
I'm Commander
Navy. Yeah,
Shepard of
Shepard.
the Systems Alliance Navy.
It's too late for cover-ups, Commander. Your picture has been sent to every employee. They've been warned that speaking to you is grounds for termination.
Yeah, anyone who speaks to me gets
Lord
fired. I
Keane.
love it.
For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights Office.
For the moment?
Answer.
Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
Interesting coincidence? You mean kickbacks? What do you?
I
Yeah,
sense
an
a
interesting
connection there.
coincidence.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I
Yeah,
suspect
and it's
your
on his
goal
computer.
lies outside
The
this
last
fort.
place you would look for
Mr.
evidence.
Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against
Close
Mr.
enough.
Analeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside.
I can't do that. I'll figure something out. They're crooked.
I'll
figure
focus on
something
trying
out.
to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Yeah, we will.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices.
As far as
If you
I'm
like to
aware,
take the
there's
elevator.
no way of actually not
The
fighting
evidence
someone
is
to
on
get
my
this
office computer.
evidence.
This OSD
I've
contains
even
an
tried
encryption
going
key
to
to
the
access it. Slide it into
Captain
the drive and it will auto-execute.
Matsuo, whoever her
Oh,
name
and
is,
do try to keep bloodstains
and
off
try
the
like
carpets, would
see
you?
if it comes up with an option to like mention it or something, but you know, nothing pops up.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They don't write them down on the
Okay, if we go over here,
Don't hang up.
just show you
Elder brother?
the.
It's me.
Oh,
I'm on Noveria now.
hello.
I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Did you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with Synthetic Insights. The manager, Lord Keane. He got caught with his toes wet. The office is closed by Hanshin's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about... Are you ready for his name? Ronadril Gan Swa Folsum...
That is a long-ass name.
Ead Belanaleus. No, that's the administrator. The Hanshin administrator. Well, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into them from boot camp. I think the administrator is using this Keen fella to draw flies from his own clutch. Of course I could look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Noveria's own network? That
Oh,
and
he's
it would take
sneaky.
forever for any out-system
I like
search
it.
results to get back here.
Hey, you want to join my
Thank you,
crew?
brother. I have to go. Yes. I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, if you wanted to keep the package and sell it to the Krogan yourself, here he is. Noveria. Yeah, he doesn't like talking. He's not much of a chatty person. Security log, unauthorized transmission. Not sure if you received this, Doctor, but it's imperative you make your way to a safe location. Your history with our organisation has been leaked. Your base in the Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to safe location immediately. Ooh, so that's a new what's it? New quest there. Security insight, security disabled, or synthetic insight, security disabled.
I said beat it.
I know you did. Let's keep annoying him.
Go find something else to do. Stupid mammal.
As far as I'm aware, you don't need to do that, you know, disabling their security. I'm not sure. Does it do something over here, maybe?
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
As far as I'm aware, it doesn't actually do anything. Let's have a look. Anything in here now? No? No. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't. Yeah, it hasn't actually done anything. I can still go to his office, and you know that's absolutely fine. So I'm not sure it actually did. I'll see if I notice any like change or anything from how I usually do it, because I don't usually go up there just to show. Obviously, I'm just showing you where that Krogan is, so I don't usually go up there and disable the security. So I don't know. Maybe I won't have to fight as many people, or we'll see. We'll see. I'll see if there's any difference.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Quinn, let me in. What's going on here? Or what?
Laura
Quinn,
Keen
let me in.
gave me a pass in.
Keen, that's it. You
Keen,
get me
are
back.
you working for him? He's under investigation.
You're here illegally.
Analeas is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keen. Analeas has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Yeah, but everyone else here still wants to fight me. Anything in here? Nope.
Now is not the time.
I know. Oh damn. Knew that was gonna happen. Where'd he go? Oh, or she go? Looks like maybe. Nothing over there. Okay. Yeah, download evidence from Lauric's computer. Yeah, the one place that they didn't search for the evidence that he collected was his computer. Sounds reasonable, right?
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Nope.
No, I'm not. Are you?
I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I know, I remember you. You were there when we docked.
You off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're breaking the law for bribe money. You know what we do to dirty cops on my world?
They didn't give me a
want to
choice,
fight
yeah.
them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
That might have been useful for you, though. You didn't even get a shot off. Okay, now we're going to get back to Keen, and we're also we're about to be stopped by the secretary woman first. What's her name was?
Commander, there have been reports of noise.
I can never remember her name.
Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias's thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass.
Yeah,
huh?
that must be it.
That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Yeah, this actually is a very good time that you can do a glitch to get maximum Renegade and Paragon for your character. So obviously, like me, I'm trying to get max in both, so I can do all dialogue options no matter what. I could start a new game and do it completely Renegade, do it completely Paragon, absolutely anything without any problems. So it's a great way of doing it, I think. I'm glad they didn't fix it when they remastered the game. I think some companies understand that those things sometimes make a game. Those little things where you can just do something to max something
Noveria
out, you know.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias's corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits.
Why not? Keen's kept his evidence on his
and
computer.
records are everything I need to prove Ananias's guilt in one package.
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
That's a good point.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Yeah,
Look,
which is
Shepard,
exactly why I'm
I don't
doing
like
this
this
instead of
either.
just giving
You
that guy the
specters play fast
package
and loose
and
with the law.
getting the
That's
pass.
bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
Yeah, lots of geth then.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
What sort of offer did they make?
Good. I don't think...
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeas.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeas' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
If these executives don't blame Analeas for provoking this, they're fools. You should eat them.
All right. It is
We don't
obvious
eat
that I
people,
cannot
Rex.
dissuade
God,
you.
how many times do I have
Very
to tell
well.
you?
I will testify.
So that gave me
whatever arrangements you need
24
with your
plus
contact, I will
Paragon.
wait here.
Let's just check what I'm on. See, my Paragon's not even halfway. Renegade is like right at the bottom there. So what we can do, actually, I'll just grab myself
I have
there.
not been
So if we
contacted
talk to him
regarding
again
our arrangement yet. Are things in hand?
and ask him about Matriarch
Did you see an
Venezia.
Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Actually, ask him these questions first.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Venezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Venezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
You know why Venezia is here?
It always comes down
She
to
claimed
money,
to be
doesn't
Saren's
it?
assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
Right, so now if we
I
select
have a
another
different
question,
Humans are full of questions.
and testify is
I
back.
should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeas.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use
Damn right
it.
I will.
I have no interest in a public spectacle.
If necessary, yes. Do what I tell you to, or Analeas will find what he's looking for.
It is good to have all our cards on the table. I regret that you have a better hand. Very well, I will testify.
See, plus 25
Make
Renegade.
whatever arrangements you need with your contact, I will wait here. I have
Doesn't
not
take
been
that long at
contacted.
all,
Did
and
you
you
see
just
this?
skip.
Now that you have... Very well, I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact, I will wait here. I have not been Yes. Now that... Very well, I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact, I
It
will
takes
wait
sometimes 5 or 10 minutes,
I
but
have not been contacted... Yes.
I have a different...
I'm obviously mostly doing
Now that you have my
Paragon,
property-
so if I just
Very
get the
well,
Renegade up
I
to
will
max,
testify.
that'd probably be enough. See, that was going up quite quickly. Obviously now look, see I'm getting some more in Intimidate here.
Make whatever
Put some
arrangements
points
you need
in.
with your contact, I will wait here. I have not been Yes, she called... Now... Very well, I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact, I will
This is
wait
the only
here.
bit you can't skip, it's very
I have
annoying.
not been... Yeah. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact, I will wait here. I have not been... Yeah. Now... Very well, I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact, I will wait here. I have not been... Yeah. Very well, I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact, I will wait here. I have not been... Human... Now... Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact, I will wait here. I have not
Nearly
been contacted...
4/5
Yeah.
already filled for Renegade.
Very well.
There we go, right there. There we go, can get max Intimidate now as well.
I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact, I will wait here. I have not been... Yeah. Very well, I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need
Like I
with
say,
your
you do
contact,
need
I
your
will
points
wait here.
in there to be able to get the
I have
dialogue
not been
options for Renegade
Yes,
if
I
you're
have a
wanting to do
Now that you-
like multiple
Very well,
playthroughs with
I
the
will
same
testify.
character, doing Renegade and
Make whatever
Paragon.
arrangements
Make
you
sure
need
you got
with your
enough points to
contact, I
fill
will
in
wait
both Paragon and Renegade
I
to the
have not been
max.
Yeah. Now... Very well.
Because otherwise,
I
even
will
if you want to do a Renegade playthrough, you wouldn't be able to,
Make whatever
and vice
arrangements you
versa
need
with
your
the
contact, I will
Paragon.
wait here. I have not been contacted. Yeah. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact.
I'm just
I will
gonna
wait
get
here.
Paragon at least the points up to the max.
Now that you... Huh?
Like I said, the rest of
I will
it,
testify.
I'm going to be doing
Make
most of
whatever
Paragon for this
arrangements you
anyway,
need
so I
with
don't
your
need to
contact. I will
waste
wait
time
here.
getting this one up directly to the max.
Now,
Let's give you, for some reason,
Very
1
well.
point less in Paragon, which I find ridiculous.
I will testify. Make whatever
Let's do it 2 more
arrangements you need with your
times, or
contact.
maybe
I will wait
3,
here.
and we should
have
be able
not
to get the
been-
points up to the max.
If easy.
Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here. I have not been... yet. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here. I have not been... yet. Very well.
There we go, and there we go. Right, so now we've got max charm, max intimidate, Spectre training's at the max, Bastion's at the max. Okay, so now I've got stuff I can do on the other bits. I'm gonna do... I'll do Singularity to the max. I really like Singularity. Okay, I'll give myself a bit of first aid. Medicine's been unlocked. Give myself Neural Shock. It's quite good on, but what's it?
Well,
Organic opponents.
Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Every time I come here, there's a damn blizzard.
No, I don't think that's just because you've come here, mate. Okay, now we can go and get Analeus arrested and get our pass to get out of here. There's about like an extra half an hour, 25 minutes of work just to obviously take down Analeus and get the pass rather than just giving him the package.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy,
That's why it's doing like ominous music here. I just did a good thing. Open is safe. Why not? I gotta admit, a lot of the decisions in these games do feel like they're trying to like push you to be the good guy. And while I do like, you know, playing the good guy, I think sometimes they should like add in things where like being the good guy can bite you in the ass. As in, like, you know, you do something good, you think something, obviously, a lot in this game, you do stuff that's Paragon, and then good stuff happens to you later. There's only like 2 or 3 examples where I'm going to do a renegade thing purely just because of the fact that later down the line it like ends up with a load of people getting killed and shit like that. I'll explain to those points when we get to them. But they really do, you know, I think they really should do sort of bits where, you know, being an ass can like save more lives, or being you know what I mean, just being like the bad guy can like help people out a lot more better than being the good guy can.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Let's check our equipment quickly. Let's do Inferno rounds. Frictionless materials and optics. Okay, Liara, any better? No, still on that. Okay, sledgehammer, frictionless, why not? Okay, once again, why not? Just give her a load of stuff. He really likes shotguns, so I miss all my good equipment from my other playthroughs. Like everyone had like master Spectre gear, best armors, all that kind of stuff. Oh.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
I defended myself.
I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
The Asari bitch came with a bunch of cargo. They were probably packed in those.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens.
Doesn't matter.
Least.
I'll take them
They're
all
machines.
down.
You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
So once again, it's all about money. This entire world just runs on money. Okay, finally we're off to Peak 15. Shields. Come on. Practically in a tank. You guys want to fight me? Okay, yeah, that might help you a bit. Some driving music on. Just imagine like Rex and Liara just stuck in the back of the car, just sort of like having a seemingly uninteresting conversation about my driving skills. You can probably just ignore these turrets if you wanted to, but they give you XP, so why not take them down? What are you doing outside, Liara? Come on. Sometimes annoyingly they don't go through the doors right, and then you have to fight all these enemies alone.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage.
Yep, and we've got to repair it.
Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Says everything you need to know about corporations, doesn't it? We're watching the new Resident Evil series just come out, dropped on Netflix, and I'm very against corporations at the minute.
What was that?
Probably debris. Don't have a panic attack. I'll protect you.
See, Rex is a very protected person. Set that to be my default thing now. When I first played this, I couldn't understand how Rex wouldn't know what the Rachni looked like. But if you actually think about it, it's kind of understandable. The Rachni Wars were over like 2,000 years ago. The Krogan lived long, but not really that long, I don't think. In either case, he was not around during the Rachni Wars. They've all been like wiped out by the time that he was born. So although you think they have like statues or something up somewhere, or records. So I'm just gonna stare at you two. Oh, that was a short one. I mean, yay, that was a short one.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Okay, so we need to manually reset the virtual intelligence mirror. Now you can do this puzzle thing, but I always try to make sure I've got enough Omni Gel to just fix it. Yeah, I can prepare Omni Gel. There we go. There is like a puzzle you can do, but nah, I'm good.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Crap, I pop up. You're the station
virtual
VI?
intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to
I
find
don't really need
Matriarch
to be honest.
Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Log in. User alert.
Did I hear myself level up as well? I did. Yeah, see look, now I've got to get like double my current experience to get to the max level. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, right, so medicine. Do I want to get medicine or first aid? Actually, I'm going to do stasis up, because that's actually quite useful now. I'll keep that. Actually, go Rex first. Rex, I probably want that as a better shotgun. Sure, give him a better sniper rifle. Neither of those are particularly good. Medium human armor. No, none of us can usually use that. Oh, hang on. Fire, yeah, that's good for her.
Shut down in accordance with emergency.
Let's give this to her. Let's go with stasis for her as well. Given the fact that her stasis is also affected by mine, I can, you know, basically if I put into anything in stasis with anyone else, they can still be damaged.
Emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Oh, that's bollocks. There it is. So I went round the corner. Maybe you can do that.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Okay, landline's back up. Now we just got to do the fusion reactor.
User alert.
I think they made these unnecessarily long.
In accordance with emergency containment procedures. Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Ooh, is that a better Omni tool? Yeah. I'll take it. I haven't had one of them yet. Cryo explosive, yeah. So shield battery 3, what do I want? Medical exoskeleton, that'd be good.
Restart required.
Any more? Just that one. Come on. You got me? Nothing particularly exciting upstairs there, so let's go this way. A lot of elevator rides in this one. In fact, I don't think there's another mission where there is this many elevator rides. Even the Citadel, you can like fast travel places.
Now entering Entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. This is where getting your electronics and decryptions
The door could be
help
finessed.
up a lot.
It appears.
Yeah, hard electronics.
They're in. We can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself. Because he was part of whatever happened here.
Among my people, a suicide's body would be left for scavengers. The Nathak will get to him eventually.
Nice. Okay, here we go. So you either need electronics at a high enough level, or one of your crew does to do this. Saves a bit of time there. And this comes the interesting part. Oh, I'm glad that worked. I've done that bit before, done a singularity on that bit before.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Okay, so I'm going to try and do this as best I can. Basically trying to make sure everyone survives. Some people you can't help, but they die. Nothing you can do about it.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing.
No, they're actually quite
You're
smart,
human,
so
and
I'd
that's
say
enough that
yeah.
I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You did well. What are they? We'll clean them out. Well, you
were
did
taken
well,
by
yeah.
surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not going to let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
What?
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic
Seems
enhanced
suspicious to me.
hybridization.
Speak plain. That was over my head.
Technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Sorry, I'll leave.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Uncertain. I welcome you.
I came here to help.
Cautiously. I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively.
Can you really imagine in the next game playing as an Elcor like
the
this?
state of our guards.
How would they do the voice
Many
acting?
have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have
What's
a limited
this cell
supply
crap?
of
You're running a store.
cell.
Show me what you got. Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
Okay, biotic amp. I don't have a biotic amp yet, so I'll take that. Unique item, yeah, definitely take that. Sell some rubbish as well while we're at it. Is that the one I just bought? Not sure. Get some of this stuff. Anything that's basically 9 and not 10. Okay. Yeah, biotic amp, yeah, that's one is the one I just bought. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. Ooh. Accuracy down a bit, but damage and heatsink capacity up. Take it, even though the other one is supposed to be bloody Spectre Master Gear, you know. Let's get rid of these. Don't need that. Don't need these any good. Not really. Keep the medium one in case it's good for any of the others. Liara, is that pistol? I was going to say, yeah, that pistol's probably good for her, isn't it? Let's get rid of that. Rex, no. Okay, that's done there. Don't go through there, by the way, because see the restricted area. Yeah, you'll start a fight with all of the captain's men. No. Don't want that. Unless you're a renegade playthrough, just killing everyone, just getting the job done.
Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing. I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Okay, but if we go down here to the medical bay.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
I think I was supposed to do something, but okay.
What do you want?
What's wrong with them? I don't know your take. Sorry, yeah, what's wrong with them?
Were they attacked by the aliens?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
I could help.
But you're
yeah,
going to,
come on, tell me. You know you want to.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira,
Yeah,
the
no,
VI
they
for
don't.
Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
Like I said, very against corporations at the minute. I fixed her. I know her. Sounds
We
dangerous. I fixed her,
reactivated
yeah.
her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
So tell me everything. I need more to. Yeah, I need more to
understand your
help.
caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar.
Yeah, until it like mutates somehow.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
I can't.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Okay, so if we go back to the captain and convince him to let us in, we should be able to help these people, all the sick ones, and also get a access pass at the same time.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door
Yeah,
behind you.
come on, man.
He'll run
Look,
a
trust me,
full
I'm gonna
scan
get all
before
this
he'll let
sorted
you
for you
out.
in
For
like
any
an
anomalies,
hour.
You stay in there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Okay, if we go down this way. Do a weird run down the hallway.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Right now, extinct. How did they get here? What do you,
Where
how
did
did
they
they get
come
here?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up!
God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I heard you were at the hot labs.
Maybe
How
not,
did you make
actually.
it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on ME1. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon.
Oh, nice.
I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Okay, I don't think there's anything interested in any of these. Maybe some equipment. Okay, some metagel. Okay, storage locker. Research notes. We've isolated 4 chemicals and combined to counteract the toxin. They must be mixed in as precise quantities as each chemical is poured. The equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too little or too much will spoil the result. Okay. Easy enough.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
We'll see about that, bitch.
You work for the matriarch, you lied to me, killer. Yeah, you work for the
You're a sleeper
matriarch.
agent for Venezia.
I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Nope, still got the sniper rifle. Yeah. She killed the guard, unfortunately.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Venezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to speak to the good doctor. He should be able to give us his pass and we can feel up his patients.
Is that the cure? You did it?
I think so. It was hard to concentrate while dodging gunfire.
You were attacked? I don't know anything about that. I hate conflict. I've never even fired anyone. I have my receptionist do it.
Yeah.
The guards.
What if you need to fire your
have been
receptionist?
more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting.
Send him an email. Can you fire yourself, please?
There are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass, but there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
I need more. Got any manager?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventrolis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
Scientist is resting peacefully. Okay, now we can get into the maintenance area. Don't think there's anything that way. Nothing of note anyway. Try using a assault rifle for a bit. Have I put anything on my assault rifle actually? Let's have a look. Ooh, better shotgun. Much better shotgun. Assault rifle. Okay, inferno rounds, frictionless materials. Scram rail, yeah, okay. Ooh, I like this one. It's that single shot. Okay, here we go, hot labs.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power
no, I'm a man.
in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her
Why would you
children
turn it to
were
despair?
be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
What about Liara? I guess you won't negotiate, you can't take me.
I
What
can't
about Liara?
believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Put me in stasis. That bitch. Let's kill her. Where's the other one gone? Oh, they killed it this time. This way. This layout is so much easier now. The old Mass Effect was really difficult. Actually, I just wanted a really weird glitch. Whereas like my Shepard was caught in a singularity, I was just sort of like stretching out forever. It's weird the only thing she's doing with her biotic powers is opening doors. I'm not even sure, are they like locked or something to begin with? would be weird if they weren't, like just like using your party powers to open and unlock doors.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions, briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
Are you saying he brainwashed you?
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot
That's a
say.
long
The
story.
guest did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination, but you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die!
Yeah, that was quick. Okay. Stasis there. Link. Easy peasy.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
You all there, treacherous words.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
stay with us.
We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
Okay, now I've got to decide to do what with the Rachni.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
I don't understand you. Why aren't you dead? I don't understand you.
What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all.
This is going to be a fun conversation.
We
have a Krogan and a Rachni.
Mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
Are you controlling the Asari? You're some kind of leader. You want to talk? Be quick. Yeah, you're
How are
controlling
you
the
speaking
Asari.
through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
So basically, older
I
Rachni
understand.
can
A
be
child
away
left
from
alone
the
in a closet
nest,
until she is 16
but
would not
the
be
young
sane.
ones have to be, like nurtured by the queen before they're on their own. Otherwise, they go insane. Okay, if you're certain, I'll do as I'll kill them cheerfully.
If
you're certain.
sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
If I let you live,
Yeah, so basically
would you
like
attack
mind
other
control.
races
So
again?
basically
No.
their race was mind controlled into attacking the other races.
Do not know what happened in the war.
That's the
We only
yellowy
heard
oil
discordance,
shadow things
songs
that
the
was
color
music,
of
whatever.
oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach
I
our
won't kill
children
you.
harmony.
I'll free you. You die here by my hand. See, I feel like this could have really used like a third option. Like, I'm gonna free you, you're gonna die, or I'm gonna leave you in the cage and let the council deal with you. I feel like that would have been like a better, you know, thing. Just like let them sort of decide what to do with you. So I'm not gonna kill you.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
You're right, she dies. I won't commit to genocide. She's done nothing. They could be a powerful ally. Yeah, I won't commit genocide.
Are we any better if we kill them all?
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great.
Yeah, you better do.
Bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
In one way I do regret it, another way I don't. I think it's the correct choice to make. Yeah, and a load of Paragon points as well, which makes me think even more. Are these Rachni eggs? Must be. I'm gonna say, could you not like just stop laying eggs? Maybe she can't actually stop. Like part of her biology or something. That'd be interesting. Okay, we need to kill her children now. This is this guy. I'm not gonna try and say that name. Are you alright? I'm expected. If you mean exterminate, are you alright?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let them loose. What did you do? Talk fast. You
let
them
these
loose.
things out?
I am only following the orders.
Yeah, that's always the excuse, isn't
found
it?
An egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes.
Well, like a 2,000-year-old egg, but yeah.
So long frozen that it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking
usually
that
is.
without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
We can say, well, we know we can't, so
This
we're
is
running out of
fascinating,
time.
but we don't have time to chat.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira the strike.
Oh damn. As far as I understand it, I think the Rachni, like, not even regular Rachni can lay eggs, I think. Just from the other missions we get, where we found like they've been like shipped to other planets. I don't think that, you know, all of them were sent there on the ships. It could have been, actually, I don't know. Actually, it might be just that the Queen can do it. So yeah, initiate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code
Mumble something.
authorization.
I just mumble something.
Sic semper ter...
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Okay. Float and run for it. Run. Ah, damn. Run. Ah. Damn it. Sometimes we can make it and just, you know, get it over with quickly. Damn, again. I don't have a health thing in there somewhere. Unity, is that it? No? Alright, doesn't seem like it'll help. There we go. Activate elevator. There we go. I'm good. Ooh. Okay. That is pretty much Noveria all done. Get back on the tram station, or the train, and we should go back straight to the Normandy now.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the ME relay?
The ME relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's
Yeah,
just trying
Ashley,
to help.
don't be so bitchy.
Sorry, Commander.
This
That's
is a
okay.
tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, do not cut me off like last time. I failed to find it amusing.
Disconnect now.
just stick
I
to
understand.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
They won't. Not my problem. Should I guess? No, they
This
won't.
queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Okay. Now, if you remember, we should be able to call our mum on
Computer,
here now.
give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, XO Shepard.
Shepard speak.
Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
I know what that's like. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
I've seen him here on the Citadel. Looks like he's had some hard times.
I don't doubt it. You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
I don't understand. What happened down there?
About every abomination that a sentient being can do to another. To a slaver, a person is just another animal. And humans aren't always liked out here. We heard about corralling, culling. They'd shoot those they couldn't use, implant control devices in the skulls of those they could, without anesthetic.
He has post-traumatic stress because of what he saw?
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
He was. Always in laughter and tears. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
As far as I'm aware, you don't actually learn anything about Shepard's dad. Like I said, spacer background. You speak to his mum, but his dad, I don't think he ever actually mentioned. I'm not sure if he died or if he's still in service somewhere. I'm assuming he died because he never gets mentioned anywhere.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process.
Oh, you're interested in me now,
As I said, I
are
am
you?
not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Has your opinion changed at all?
It has. I have been watching you and your crew. It has taught me a lot about your species. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Why me?
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I
Oh
thought
no,
there
please
might
do.
already be a relationship between you and Chief
You're an
Williams.
alien. Ash is special. It's not serious. That's right. It's not
Williams
serious.
and I are
Yeah,
just friends.
we're friends.
Nothing more.
My mistake then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or
Oh no, I'm attracted
was
to
I
you.
wrong about that too?
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
These things never make sense. They just happen, and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
Don't tell me a little danger puts you off.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. I need some time.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezi anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record? If we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council.
Yeah, see?
We weren't out here during
Said
the
there should have been an option there.
I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name. The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. It'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Canadic subsidiary.
I haven't heard anything about Canadics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Canadics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Canadics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Canadics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help.
There's very few Turian biotics as far as I'm aware.
Than the Turians.
I think you only see like one throughout the entire game. And not this one, though.
So they discreetly hired some Turian
Entire trilogy, I should say.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
I'm sure Canadics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good? He's rotten. To the core.
Yep, he is.
I could tell as soon
Even
as I
before
met
he
him.
met up with Sovereign.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about it.
I gotta admit, Rex,
So
he's got some very good instincts. If I was in a team with him, he was like, I've got a bad feeling about this, I think I would stop and just be like, okay, let's not do this.
Trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Sorry, a relative, that's unprofessional. Sorry.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tassoni?
Liara. Why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand
do.
why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization.
Yeah, that's cold.
And at least she looks like a woman.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her. Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you, I expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so
Not
tight
anymore.
with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school.
To be honest, this is one of the reasons why I picked to save Ashley rather than Caden. Ashley's got like this big family that she stays in touch with and that. Caden doesn't really have
What about your
anyone.
mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise.
I'm not saying Caden's not a good
She
guy.
has a
I
degree in
think he's a really good
planetary
guy.
theology. She and Dad both wanted to
But
see new worlds.
you know,
She gave up her career
he's
to
in
raise
constant
us.
pain because of his
Did your father serve
implants.
with the fleet?
You know, she's got this whole big family. He's got no one. You get what I mean?
You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made chief. First thing he did was salute.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency.
Yeah, no means no. Boys will be boys. Something no means no.
If he
It does.
really
No
liked
means
her,
no.
he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, that's
Mike
true.
thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends.
It's a shame we never get to meet them as well. If I'm aware, we only get to see one of her sisters.
Learn self-defense?
Oh,
Lynn
no,
did
we learned this.
They do great things to her figure, though.
What about you? Yeah.
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to
Yeah,
hand.
did that. Dedicated you. What happened to Mike? She must. Well, here, what happened to Mike?
While you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready, not before.
Where was your father?
After.
Where was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart. Much have
Bored
I seen
now.
and
What's this
known.
crap? You read
Cities
poetry.
of
Tennyson,
men
right? Yeah,
and
Tennyson.
manners, climates, councils, governments.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
Yeah, from the afterlife watching. Yeah, sure he is. Watching?
You said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it?
I do too. Keep it to yourself. Are you a fanatic? Not my place to judge.
Everyone
no,
has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter.
Everyone can believe whatever
Only
the hell they
fancier
want.
words.
Got all these races out
I'm
here. I
glad
mean,
you're
come on.
open-minded about it. I've
Gotta
met
be
a few
tolerant for
people
everyone.
who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to Tisoni about her mom. She has to be.
I did.
Just
She is a
saying,
bit.
Skipper.
We'll talk later.
Then she came on
Williams.
to me. It was weird.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ
Yeah,
development.
Krogan testicles.
No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Yeah, meaning Krogan have got 4 balls. So whenever they say, you know, you've got a quad, they're meaning you've got balls.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threaten? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Well, it's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped.
Yeah, it's one of those to the ends justify the means debate.
Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Leon, I want to be there when you find him.
So that's Garrus's technically loyalty mission for this game.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
You sound down.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sounds like the pilgrimage isn't just about finding resources for the fleet. Maybe it's about teaching you to appreciate your people and culture.
You're probably right. We Quarians spend our whole lives traveling. But really, we never leave home. The pilgrimage has given me a whole new perspective on our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
Okay, now we've done that, we'll go back to the Citadel and finish off our background quest. Should literally just be talking to him, and we've also got our remember our psycho fan who wants to see us. I think it should be just this one last time for him, and then he should be
Good timing,
done.
Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Yeah,
I'll take it in the comm room.
This will be the council giving me another mainline quest.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
I'm listening.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Okay, oh, hang on a second, we've got another system. Like I said, I like to do all the systems in a cluster before I leave it. So we'll check to see if there's anything in here, then we'll go to the Citadel.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you're in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you.
Very difficult to get them from like not killing any of the
I'll do
civilians.
everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now.
I usually have to like do a save and then reload it in case they kill anyone. Okay. There are indication of primitive organic life developing deep within the global ocean. Ooh. Okay. I believe this is actually, yeah, look, see, warning level 1, meaning this is actually a planet we can land on. I believe that's actually the one where that guy was asking us to look for his brother. We just need to scan his ship in nearby orbit, I believe. Let's just get these other ones first. The Solarian religious cult claims that a certain pattern of overlapping craters in the southern hemisphere resembles their goddess. Ooh, that sounds very familiar to something in Mass Effect 2 actually. A Solarian religious cult claims that a certain pattern of overlapping craters in the southern hemisphere. I know it's the stars, but it's from a bit like a Batarian world, I think. Legion in the next game will talk to us about it. It's actually quite funny. They basically mess with us. There we go, unknown scan. The Majesty, yeah, there we go. The Majesty is a Coulon class modular conveyor of human design. The ship is derelict, all components are exposed to space and the fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship mounted mass accelerated fire. A faint trail of radioactive particles, possible exhaust from a sublight nuclear engine drive, leads towards the nearby planet of whatever. X-Win or whatever, that planet. However you want to pronounce it. Okay, I'll take Rex and I'll actually take Ashley. Take Ashley with me for a... Okay, alright, so there's lots of things around here. So that's where we want to go. And so we'll go to that one first because it's directly on the map. Then we'll do that one and that one. Let's look at this one quickly first. What's over here? But all these little things you do, like the artifacts you're recovering, you know, like the matriarch writings, they do actually come back about in the last game. They give you very little for the amount of work we're actually doing in this game to get them all. But, you know, at the same time, why not? I mean, come on. I believe in the end you can only get like a maximum of like 5 war asset for doing everything. Oh yeah, here we go, generator. I think this reveals everything on the map. Yeah, there we go. Let's just check something over here first. But no, I think there's like 5 different quests and items all together that you have to buy or collect to get the war asset. But it's just... it's like a lot of work that you do for such a small amount. Okay, hang on, there's some minerals here as well. It appears this person was trying to mark the nearby mineral deposit when he died or was killed. The other mineral deposit. Yeah, actually, do you know what? Getting the minerals is so much more worthwhile than getting the matriarch's writing and stuff like that. I don't even think the Solarian medallions and the Turin insignias, I don't actually think they come with anything. If I remember correctly, I don't remember them being war assets or mentioned at all after this game. There we go. Come on, there we go. I've got a feeling I remember this one's a trap or something. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, the beacon was a Geth trap, right? Yeah. Knew it. Okay. Upgrade our stuff. Let's get her up to max in assault training. There we go. To be honest, I don't really take Ashley or Caden out much, especially not on like main missions. I prefer taking the other guys. Like I said, Garrus and Tally are pretty much the only two that stay with you throughout all 3 games. Some of them come back for like cameo, well I say cameo ones, like their own little missions that you can do with them. But they're the ones that stick by you throughout it all. Well, Tally takes about halfway through the 2nd game, but you know, still. At least she joins you. For some reason, they only took the captain's body. Okay, you've identified the corpse of Captain William of the MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are tightly wrapped tightly around a small data packet. Okay. Okay, if we go to the Citadel. So we've got the background quest, the fan, and now obviously that guy telling him that his brother is dead.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Always
I have
getting
a difficult
messages.
assignment, Commander. You're the only one I can trust to get it done. There's a criminal leader named Darius in the Skillian Verge who controls...
Alright, so this only pops up when you get like towards the max of Renegade.
Wouldn't an Alliance negotiator be better suited for this assignment?
Darius won't respect an Alliance negotiator. He built his empire by killing his rivals. But with your very public achievements, you represent a strong image that Darius has to respect. Show him
He basically
that
just
the
wants me to
Alliance
kill
won't
him.
back down. Show him he better make peace while he can.
I still think this is a mistake, Admiral.
You're not under my command, but we need you for this job. You're the only one that could get it done right. The meeting will take place on a remote barren planet. I'm transmitting the coordinates now. I'm also transmitting the background for this negotiation. 5th Fleet out.
Joe could have something to say about
Well, I'm
Noveria.
glad to be off of Noveria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls
Corporations.
off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
I'll take Liara and Tally with me. Take my girls with me. And also, you should now be able to say, let's do decryption up on
Equalizing
you.
interior pressure
Oh.
with exterior atmosphere.
That was funny.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo
What
Presley
happens when you try to
has
get
the
out
deck.
the ship before the doors opened?
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
Yes, most of the technology I had hoped to bring back to the flotilla has subsequently attempted to kill us.
Commander
Okay,
Shepard?
let's also check, see if we can get any more gear. Probably can't afford it, but...
Show me what I'll open the rare stocks.
Okay, once again. Yeah, most of this stuff. I don't think he ever restocks his stuff, actually. Unique items are one. Stuff we do need, though. Let's take both of those. Yeah, I mean, his Spectre Master Gear, I'm pretty sure he, like, never restocks it. It's a bit ridiculous, if you ask me. Okay, let's tell this guy about his brother. He's over here, isn't he?
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Yes, human, you need something. Oh, you will be pleased.
Okay, let's have a look. So, Colossus armor for Rex. Actually, looks better than probably what he already has. Once again... Yeah, I'll take that for him. Do we have any... no Quarian armor? That sucks. Wanted some Quarian armor for Tally. Ah, Conrad. Here you are.
Commander, I've been waiting for you to get back. I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
I've got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great! This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre. I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of. I want to be with you, fighting the good fight like you did on Elysium during the Skillian Blitz.
I believe you, Conrad. But there's another fight that needs you.
What? I don't understand.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help. I'll go home. Thanks for setting me straight.
This is not the last we've heard of Conrad Werner.
Oh, sure, I can return that for you.
This guy's still trying to get a refund.
Hey, are you refunding his stuff?
Here you go. Your account will be credited.
You did! You took his return! Look, I'm telling you, I bought this here. Why won't you return it?
I can't take it back unless...
I know. Unless I have a proof of purchase.
He's gonna be there forever, just like trying to get a refund. So just give up, mate, okay? It's never gonna happen. Okay, right, so we want to go this way. Actually, I know one of the stores on the Presidium sell non-human armor, so he might help.
The Biotics commandeered a freighter and
armor
were
for
last seen in
Tally.
the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Here he is.
Hey, back again, huh? I don't suppose you got any credits to spare.
I spoke to my mother. She told me about what happened on Mindoir.
Did she? I wonder. People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're loaded into cargo pods. And we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned. Dozens died trying to advance. All we could do was watch as they hauled people away. I've been looking for 13 years for something to make that sight go away. What have you got, huh?
I'm not going to give you money to drink yourself to death. You need to stop this.
If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits.
Veterans Affairs
A good
Office,
bottle
no
of
one
whiskey.
understands why.
Enough to
Oh,
stop
so
the
mean.
troubles.
No, sorry, I
My
can't do
mother
that.
said to go to the Veterans Affairs Office. You're not the only one who's seen that brand of hell.
Probably like end up
They can
going and
help.
topping himself.
The VAO? God. All right. If she wants me to go talk to someone, fine, I'll do it. For her. She always stuck up for me. She always was naive. All the VAO does is pump you full of chemicals. If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
Okay, that's pretty much done. Okay, let's go to the Presidium.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia.
This guy we helped to get his wife's
A
body
devoted
back.
wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Okay, remember there's a Hannah who runs a a shop over there. We should be able to buy some armour off for Tally. Ooh, but first there's a couple in trouble. Let's give them a hand. Well, I say a couple. I'm not sure if they are a couple. Might be in the future.
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help you with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
Yeah, that's your
I'm
story.
certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
It's
let her
Rebecca's
choose.
child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
It's still her choice.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this isn't your decision.
Of course it is! I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
If they're not
Then
like
support
it.
the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, those two could pop up again in number 2 and number 3, I believe. Number 2 you can't interact with them, but in number 3 you can.
Show me your items. Oh, this one.
Okay, let's have a look. Ah, you don't have any either. What's this discrimination against the Quarians? Huh? Why none of you got anything for Quarians? Sorry, Tally. We'll have to find. We'll come back later. They'll definitely have something for you, or I'll find something on one of the missions we do. I swear, but we'll find something. God, all these racists. Not even joking. They are quite, against Quarians just because they don't have their own homeworld, and they don't even let the flotilla come near the citadel, I believe.
Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with L Corps cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the L Corps with a Hamlet who uses L Corps body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
That is not a play I want to see. Ever. It's fine. I'm good. Okay, right, let's get back into our ship.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in pro... Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Yep, Presley, don't worry about it. I'm back in command, it's fine. I'm here. Right, okay, I'm going to leave this video here for now. I probably might do the Terra Nova asteroid in my next video. Then we'll do Pharos. Possibly then we will be doing basically all the unsettled clusters where we can land on the unsettled worlds. Then we'll do Vermeer, and then finally the last mission. Obviously we'll be doing the cruise loyalty missions in between those. You'll see me talk to them after the Pharaoh's mission. I'll get to the one from Rex. And tallies you actually get by just doing some missions in one of the clusters to do with the Geth. And she just basically asks for a copy of some data, but we'll get to that. But yeah, no, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon.